And I'm going to share with you a few tips on how to keep your makeup looking great, fresh, photographed well right through the season. Hi, I'm Pallavi Symons, your makeup expert with Glamrs.com. It's wedding season here in India from October right up until May. What are the basics you need to even begin shopping for your makeup during this season? First of all, you need to understand that your skin is your skin and nobody else's advice will hold good for you unless it comes from a professional. So all the brides out there and all those people that are involved in these weddings must go and seek advice from the right people, either at retail counters or from their dermatologists or makeup artists that are really established. I would suggest that facials or cleanups or anything that's abrasive on the face happen way earlier than the wedding. I would say 2 to 3 weeks before the wedding. Bleaching, all of that, because even freshly bleached faces can look quite unsightly because of the kind of halo that there is with the hair. The minute you kind of wire up your skin just before the wedding, because of all the other psychosomatic things going on with the bride, you are bound to have a breakout. So make sure that anything to do with your skin has happened way before the wedding. Some more key advice I would give for a wedding day makeup is primers. Primers are very important to your makeup on your wedding day particularly because you tend to have to keep the makeup on for very, very long time. Primers keep moisture locked in and then release that moisture slowly onto the surface of your skin. So it's very important that all the nutrients that you used in your cream stays locked in and then there's a slow release over the period of time that you're wearing your makeup. Just because it's your wedding day, you don't have to wear more foundation than you normally would. A little foundation can also go a long way. Just make sure that it's carefully applied, set in the right places. It's important also, along with your clothing and everything else, to decide what kind of look you want. Try not to stray too far away from what looks good on you. Even if you want to involve a trend in your makeup, make sure that you've worked it before and it looks great on you. Most professional makeup artists are way too busy during the season to offer trials. So if you have to, then make appointments, book them ahead of time so you know that you have the best available for you on your wedding day. Another important thing for makeup for brides is to understand that shimmery makeup is not the only makeup to wear all the time. In fact, shimmery makeup, if you wear a lot of reflective foundation, reflective eyeshadow, reflective blush, reflective lipstick, you do end up looking slightly fatter than you would normally, because what a reflective makeup or surfaces do is bounce off light. So you tend to look rounder. Not to say that shimmer should be taken away completely. I think it's beautiful when applied to the right places. Although I'm not crazy myself about waterproof products, I can see why a wedding day would demand that of the bride. So make sure you invest in tested, reliable, recommended waterproof products. Sweating is a big issue for brides in India because of the tropical climate, of course. I think powdering is another thing that we need to keep in mind. I would suggest translucent powders versus foundation powders, because foundation powders will add layer over layer over layer. Most people think that compacts, as they misunderstand the product itself, is what will take care of it. But even if it's in a compact, make sure that the product that you buy is a translucent powder in a compact or a setting powder in a compact versus a foundation powder in a compact. Secondly, if you're not the kind that has time or wants to layer on even a powder on your face, there's blotting papers available across brands. They're fantastic too, and blotting powders as well. Now the only problem with blotting powders is that they are loose, so they might be a little hard to carry. If you're having a havan and you have a whole fire ceremony going on, make sure that you have soft tissues which you just dab off your makeup so you don't get the product off your face. I find that because of the kind of length of day that a bride has, their eyes tend to get very red. So it's always very handy to have a vial of eye drops. So there's several. There's Eye Cool, there's Clearine, and all of those are used to whiten your eyes. And I guess that would be my advice after having worked several years in the business of brides and fashion. So enjoy the bridal season, and if you need to hear from us about anything, you can write to us right here. Until then, stay tuned and stay glamorous.